Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. And today I'm here to share with you my Spooky Sweet Scrapbooking workshop. That is a mouthful. So the Halloween collection this year from Stampin Up is called Spooky Sweet. And so I took the products from that collection and I've created my own scrapbooking workshop. So I'm going to add my desk in here. We're going to take a look at what I've designed and I'll talk to you about how you can get your own. So let's add my desk in here. Okay, and maybe we'll turn up a little bit more light. There we go. Okay, so if you've not seen the Spooky Sweet collection, I'm going to tell you it is super cute. So, like the characters, the paper is nice, it's wonderful. Sorry. I love like the color combination this year for Halloween. So with my workshop guide, you can actually create 4 double-page spreads or 8 12-by-12 scrapbooking pages. I'm going to walk you through it in a second, but I'll just tell you the supplies that you'll need to assemble it yourself exactly the same way as mine. So I did use the Spooky Sweet Designer Series paper and the coordinating cardstock. I didn't bring the coordinating cardstock over here because I'm pretty sure you'll be able to figure it out as we go. Sorry about that noise. But in case you have not seen the collection, I thought I would just quickly show you the papers. Okay. So there's this fun scene, and then there's this little fence line, and then there's a couple of 4x6s. Then on the back is this kind of purple print. So that's the front and back of that. And I did try and use some of all of the elements of the collection. There's this super sweet piece of paper with the candies. And then the back side is this black and purple. Then there's this cute scene with the cats in the window, or I guess it could be ghosts. I mean, there are cats in the window too. But I knew I saw that. And then there's these like little eyes and then the little pumpkin. So it's just like a street scene. And then the back is just like a white with orange. And then there's some tags. And then on the back is this gray print. And then this is the stinking cutest. So there's like a little teddy bear and the little bat and the flamingo. Super sweet. And then the back side is this orange print. And then there's a couple of sheets of die cuts. So these all punch out super easily. I've used them for my pages as instead of like sticker embellishments. But it really is a very sweet collection. So I'm sure that's why they named it this. And then, so like I said, I did use the coordinating cardstock. And then I used the Shimmer Star foam stickers. And these are super neat. They are like foam, like almost like a dimensional, but not that thick. And then they've got the sparkle on top. You know, you got to have you got to have some sparkle somewhere in a scrapbooking lamp. So when you order the workshop guide from me, this is what you get. It's a downloadable printable file. It takes you right from a supply list to the photo sizes, how to cut your paper, and then how to assemble your layout. So there are large photos before everything's on with directions. And then there's large photos of the assembled layouts. So this is what you receive. It does come as a download to your inbox. Don't worry if it doesn't come instantaneously. You also do receive like a receipt that also has the download link on it. And if all else fails, you could sign back into your customer portal on my blog, which is chrisscreativelife.com. And there is a customer portal there. Okay, so now the fun part though, you get to see the layouts. Oh, and look at this. This is backwards. So let's fix that. So it's like this. And see, okay, and so look at this little guy too. How cute is that little bear? I think it's a bear. And then there's like the little bird, all of these fun little things. Okay, so I should say there is a sticker sheet that was not in that paper pack that I showed you. So to create the workshop, you need the paper pack that has the sticker sheet. So it is like item number 167365. But there's also a full supply list always in the guide, and you can also find the supply list on my blog. So here you can see the cute little sparkly stars there. So this is layout number 1. And then here is layout number 2. I love this official candy tester. And I tried, like I said, I did try when they have the big scenes. I thought it was kind of really neat to be able to incorporate those into the layouts. So this is layout number 2. And then here is layout number 3, the Boo Crew. And these little ghosts are super sweet. You could also add some Wink of Stella on them if you wanted them to sparkle a little bit more. That would be cute. So, and this is that scene, that building scene. And then, okay, here we go. Layout number 4, Such a Treat. And this has that fun flamingo on it right here, carrying her little plastic pumpkin, waiting for candies. So, and then the little hippopotamus. I was about to call it a rhinoceros, but there's no horn, so it's got to be a hippopotamus. Oh, and then you could see here too the little piggy on that character paper. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. You can always reach out to me by adding a comment here, or you can always send me an email at chris@chrisscreativelife.com, or check out more details on my blog. Like I said, there's always the full supply list, and then it does underneath each workshop tell you what you would create with it, the supply list, and then what to expect in the file. So it tells you that there's a cutting guide, the directions, all of those details. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you have an awesome day and you enjoyed this quick little look at my Spooky Sweet Scrapbooking workshop guide. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.